Indeed. Greetings unto you, beloved and holy friends. Thank you so much for joining me again on another video. I do appreciate your presence. Let's melt more into being. This is the third time I've gone live in the last few minutes. We don't have electricity right now, unfortunately. So I'm trying to run the Wi-Fi off of the generator, but the generator keeps dying like a few seconds into the stream. So I don't even know if I went live. I'm listening very keenly to it. This might be a little bit of a janky stream, and I feel for that reason as well that the the meaning behind it is all too more, relevant. I thought it failed again. The way of the heart begins with a recognition that you are The way of the heart begins with a recognition that you are already loved by the only source that matters. We're already loved by the only source that matters, friends. Hot damn. There we go, Yater. Dude, it's nice to have you here. You are up and running now. I am, albeit on a generator. So maybe, hopefully, by like when it's dark-ish, the power goes on and my light will pop on as well. You'll suddenly see a flash of light on my face. It sucks, dude. Man, like, it would be one thing if I could prepare for this, If they like, oh wait, dude, we're gonna switch your power off, like, and then it's just gonna be off for like the next 3 hours. This is just how it is. I'll be like, oh wait, I can vibe with that. Now I can make sure my phone is charged beforehand. I can make sure things are set up in a way that I can actually get them to work, But they're just like, no, we just, gonna switch your power off for going on 3 hours now. I'm a dude, I need power. I need power to do the things I want to do. But here we are. Fortunately, we have like literally an engine. We're running off of fuel, friends. This interaction right here is literally fuel powered. Some two-stroke, like one part two-stroke, 50 parts petrol. Fuel powered stream, friends. Maybe the first fuel powered stream on Arpan. Maybe we're setting records. Maybe we're breaking molds. I hope nobody else does it though, because I'm literally doing the opposite of what I want to do to achieve the thing I'm trying to do. Trying to help the world by inadvertently hurting it with the burning of fuel. Hot diggity damn. How do we escape? And like this stream's title is literally a question I'm asking you, friends. And it goes, do we have to earn, or do we earn heaven? Is it something we have to earn? Is it something that we go through trials and tribulations for in order to be worthy, if you will, of going to heaven? And if you say yes, which I'm kind of the opinion as well, I believe we're in a state of heaven right now. Quite literally in a state of heaven. Because if you look at, your worst imagination of what hell could be, right? The fact that you could imagine that means that it technically exists, because your finite mind could come up with some sort of, albeit horrible, existence. So those beings and the horrible existence they're leading technically is very real in the grand scheme of the infinite universe. And where you are right now is technically, in comparison, heaven. Heaven, I get to breathe oxygen? Excuse me? I get to hear birds sing? I get to eat food? I get to have cool conversations? I get to smoke weed? Excusez-moi? We have so much to be grateful for. Is smoking weed a sin? I don't think so. Why would it be? Why would smoking weed be a sin? Like, if there is a traditional, I don't believe in like the concept of sin, by the way, but if there was a normal Christian God, right, he would be the one that created the wheat plant as well. So making it sin is a little bit counterintuitive, and there's no like excerpt in the Bible where it's like, Adam and Eve ate from the tree of life, or the tree of knowing between good and evil, the tree of good and evil, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, that's the one. And then they smoked the fat blunt, and God was angry about the fat blunt they smoked. No, no, that's not how it went. That's definitely not how it went. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, smoking your doobie slowly. Thank you, acceptance. It has been forever, dude. Acceptable, Bill. How long has it been, dude? A month? Almost 2 months now, actually. It's nice to have you here again, friend. No. Heaven has already been earned for us, but not by our own efforts. There we go. So, like, that's a difficult one, friend, because I do in part agree. I don't believe it's of our own efforts, solely, if you will. I believe it's of the divine mind of God's effort to create this, what we are right now, be it in a universal level, be it in an evolution level, be it in a creationist level. I'm just so grateful to be, you know? And I honestly believe that in this gratitude of just being, I'm earning a sense of heaven. Weed is naturally occurring. How can that be a sin? Yeah. It makes me laugh when I hear that question. Like, just imagine, dude. God makes like all of these plants, makes a plant that just, naturally drops its own seed and then perpetually grows itself over and over again as the years go by. And then humans are like, oh, wait, look at this thing. I'm going to eat it or smoke it. And God is like, nope, shouldn't have done that. You could have done everything on earth, but that one plant, how dare you, straight to hell. No, I don't think so. Mooi, is mooi my vriendjes, graag. Hey Lisa, hello Estian, power up. Yeah, I have like, technically I have power. We're running off of fuel right now. Literally fuel powered stream. I've said it before, but it still makes me laugh. Actual fuel powered stream, but we're online. We're online, and that's what's most important. We've come to this place regardless of the troubles and tribulations that it will take. Thank you for the gold, friend. I do love gold. I appreciate it. I think I should cut. Do I need any more? If I need more, I'll crush more. I think that's how I'm gonna do it, because I have still a lot of bud left, and I already have a lot of weed as well. 2 months, yeah, damn, dude, that's been too long. Where have you been for 2 months, dude? How have you been for 2 months? I hope that you're well. Thank you for joining us again. Tramp, good damn, it's been forever since we've seen you as well. Is it Abby? Tramp. I can't exactly remember, but I think it might be Abby. We have Matthias as well. We have Katie joining us. We have Jasmine joining us. We have so many friends. It's so nice. Do a handstand. I can't do a handstand just, like sustaining. I can maybe like flip myself over and then take a quick snapshot and then pretend I've done a handstand. Hey guys, hey Katie, thank you for joining us. Thank you for the helpful Matthias. Hope that you're well. Meld many men. Meld many men. Oh, meld many men. It's kind of nice. Maybe it can be a band, dude. We can challenge the blue men. The blue man group, if you will. Good efficient says, does that mean I can eat poisonous plants because God put it on earth? I mean, you can eat in moderation of those poisonous plants, and you could technically gain benefit from them as well, literally. But I mean, it's the same thing with weed. If you're gonna overdo it and eat like 15 brownies, you're not gonna have a good time. It's just not gonna be a good time, and that's gonna be a self-created experience at the end of the day. Jasmine says, hello Meltmore and friends, I'm grateful to be here with you all today. I'm trying to limit artificial light for a bit, using oil lamps and candles when the sun goes down. Find falling asleep easier. What are your thoughts on my experiment? Well, there's a lot of, science-based like fact around that as well, with the whole blue light thing basically stimulating our brain. We only experience blue light throughout the middles of our days, and we experience red light at the end of our day. So by exposing ourselves to blue light, we can basically disrupt our sleeping patterns. So it makes a lot of sense, Jasmine. I'm happy that it's working for you, friend. Funny. We thought to smoke that good shit. I imagine the first dude in the forest looks, bruh, that plant. Let's roll one with it. I'm pretty sure humans were like, at one point, they probably, like, let's say, I honestly think we were smoking weed before we were smoking tobacco on planet Earth. So we were just like, oh wait, we can smoke plants. This is sick. It makes us feel things. And we just like, probably a lot of us died as a result of that. But I mean, here we are. Now we know which things don't kill us, fortunately. Generator? Yeah, Lisa. It is a generator. You have to wonder who are the poor souls that unfortunately had to figure out that a plant was poisonous. Yeah, I was. Unfortunately and fortunately, it was a lesson necessary to be learned, right? If you spend your whole life living in a certain way and you die miserably, then you're going to learn from that life how not to live and die miserably in that exact way. And that's going to still be a divine experience. So even the dude that ate a plant that killed him still had a divine life because we learned something from that. I do have to write an intention on my little Garrick. You know what I want to do? Connection. Connection. So not only connection to you friends, not only connection to you friends, but to all, I'm saying all because I don't know, all sources of information. Higher, lower, left, right. I want to open myself up to higher sources of information. Or other sources of information. Thank you, Yater, for letting us know, Meltasan. Thank you, Yater. Dude, I appreciate you, my friend. That's fantastic. Melt Many Men, I love it as well. It's insane. Simon, how have you been, dude? Your phone vibrations are on. I know. Sometimes it shakes the whole stream a little bit. Who cares what you think and what you believe? Enjoy your herb. Keep your opinions to yourself. Enjoy the day, bud. My friend, like, I'm guessing someone cares. I'm guessing you care. I mean, that's literally why we're here. If I didn't share any of my opinions, it would be you friends just watching a dude smoke a joint. I don't think that is something that's... I mean, maybe it's entertaining. Maybe it would be entertaining. But I guess the point is not to be entertaining either. The point here is to just share life experience, if you will. At least in some way share our life experience, gain some sort of understanding as to how we're supposed to be doing things. So I don't know everything. I hope to learn from you. Good to see you today, friends. Good to see you as well, Katie. Thank you for joining us, friend. Been a hot minute. It has been a hot minute, Tramp. It's been a hot minute, friend. It's nice to have you here. The bountiful Melt. Simon. You little flatterer, you're gonna make me blush, dude. Wow, there we go. Hello to you as well. That's your name. Overall ad, thank you. Jasmine, that's cool. Just be safe. I'm sure Jasmine will be safe. I light doobies and cigars to replace lamps. Shit is lit. That sounds like a... I want to say inefficient way to light your house. But I mean, you do you, brother bear. If you're gonna light your house with joints, then you do you. I mean, that's gonna be a divine expression of its own. Who am I to say if it's good or bad? Power is back, baby. It's not toasty. Power is still off. I am powering the stream off of a generator because I was like, okay, it's gonna be off for 2 hours and then it's gonna come back on. And then when 2 hours passed and it still hasn't come back on, I'm like, oh, it's one of those where they just switch our power off for 12 hours at a time. Sick, yeah, sick, lekker. This is me being salty, by the way. I'm sorry. I should stop being salty. I'm not angry, you're angry about the power that's off. It's not the end of the world, though. I mean, if it wasn't for me wanting to do this, it wouldn't have been that bad. But you friends are important to me, and we come together in this space for a reason, right? Lamal, didn't the dude try to smoke tea and died like 10 years ago? I don't know about that, friend. That sounds hectic. Shame. Cannabis oil recipes are straight up in the Bible. Yeah, I can believe that as well, dude. I can 100% believe that. People just want to criminalize things. They heard, on a governmental level that weed is something that's a Schedule 1 drug. Ultra addictive with absolutely no potential medical use or medical benefits. Lies, dude. Absolute lies. And it creates so much distrust among people with their law enforcement. How do you trust people who know. They know what they're doing. Marijuana is not a Schedule 1 drug. It just simply is not. Heroin is not even a Schedule 1 drug. How does that make sense? Because it's a pain dampener, dude. It has medical benefits. But hot diggity damn, these other ones do as well. Oh, man. Say you smoke for love. I'm smoking for connection, friend. This one I'm smoking for connection. Sometimes we do smoke for love. I mean, these streams in general are for love. So that's the overarching direction we're going into with these streams. Do you ever write down a word on your doobie? I do that like almost every single day, friend. Almost every single day I write down a word. How do you think the first person experienced smoking weed? Natural fire, burning plants? How did we figure out about this magical plant? I'm thinking we were doing like sage sort of things. Like we were just burning leaves for the smell of them. And then we found marijuana. And then we were burning those leaves in like an enclosed environment or something. And then we started feeling something. We're like, okay, well, let's, trace back our steps. Why are we feeling things? What did we change? And then one dude was like, oh, I started burning this new herb. It has like these really unique type of like almost hand-like leaves. Oh, sick. And then I started smoking it or something, I'm guessing. You can connect with these bars. Yeah, it's Sir Dope Rhymes here. Hola, Care Club here. Hey, Toasty. I was just thinking about you, friend. It's so nice to have you, dude. Like, I know you were saying power's back on, but I was thinking about you in that, like, this moment. Like, it's been a while, dude. How have you been? How have you been, Toasty? Fancy seeing you all here. It's fancy seeing you here as well, Jovan. Hey, Aaron, I'm seeing you as well, my friend. And Edmund is here as well. Hot diggity damn. Just like that, we have all of the friends in the house. Thank you for the helpful, Katie. Thank you for the hugs. Carmen Games, I appreciate you as well, my beloved friend. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa. Born and raised in South Africa. Melt's a little fired up today. I'm cold. And I'm mildly angry, actually, Edmund. And like this is what I'm like when I'm angry. I mean, it's not traditional sense of anger, but I'm a little bit angry because like I was waiting for the power to come back on after the 2 hours, then it didn't. I tried calling, then no one picked up, and then when my family or my brother and my sister came back, I asked my brother, do you think it will be okay to run the Wi-Fi router off of the little generator, because it's a small generator? And then he just tells me like fuck off, or fuck forward, technically. Fuck voort. Like voort means to go forward, like just fuck off in your own direction, basically, he tells me. And I look at him and I'm like, what did you say to me? And I remembered, I felt, all of my past, when I used to be a real dickhead, because I'm not a small guy, you see, and being the shape I am, if that makes any sense, I was always considered to be man, this is a weird thing to talk about. I'm like showing you friends all of my old demons. I was an intimidating guy at one point in my life because I got obsessed with being intelligent and also being, a 92 kilogram teenager, which is like almost 200 pounds. A 200 pound, like 18-year-old that is, in his mind, more intelligent than most people. And it like created such a separation in my life, and it made especially it difficult to like be friendly with my brothers and stuff. And he is in that space right now, and then he tells me to fuck voort, and I feel all of these like past aggressions almost coming up in me, like, how dare you disrespect me, you infant child, is the things that go through my mind. And I'm like, dude, like, yeah, you're angry, dude, but is it going to help? If you get into a fight right now, you punch your brother, is that going to be, at the end of the day, something that benefited any of you? No. You're gonna hurt yourself, using your fists, because like punching people isn't actually fun. You're going to hurt him, you're going to hurt your relationship, you're going to get your parents involved because they're going to have something to say as well, so you're going to hurt your relationship with your parents. Just don't. And then I was like, I'm just going to calm down. Like, what he chooses to say to me at the end of the day isn't going to, like, it can like influence me into doing something irrational, but it isn't going to be the be all end all. I still have the divine power over that situation, and I'm just living in forgiveness of him. So yeah, explains me being fired up. Connection, friends. Please connect me back to the internet as well, universe, but connection. Did you make me breakfast sandwich or what? Oh, it sounds nice. I want one as well. E is salty AF. No, you don't know, Katie. It's not like I told you that I'm salty. You don't know. Hey, Nate, thank you for the eternal blessings, friend. I'm sending you eternal blessings right back. There we go. Yeah, probably. Yep. Do you listen to Avicii? Not really. Not like, oh man, I love Avicii. Let's go listen to some Avicii. Not like that. Probably started with shamans. Didn't Indians smoke roses and tobacco occasionally for rituals? But here we go, smoking 2 packs a day. Yeah, like it's one thing if you smoke for a ritual, dude, because then you're smoking with a real intent at the end of the day. If you're smoking 2 packs a day, it becomes a little bit mindless, you know. And it can be the same thing with smoking weed as well. So you friends know that when I smoke a joint, I write an intention on these little garricks. I believe I'm doing some sort of magic, if you will, right? A ritual. You're not just doing something for the sake of doing it. You're taking these individual small little steps that I believe amplify the experience as a result. Today's intention is for connection with higher amounts of intelligence. Higher amount, like quite literally, like imagine, okay. So, I'm getting cold because it's getting dark. And I'm gonna get into some like crazy theories. But. Let's imagine for a second we human beings accelerate our information processing capacity to the point where we transcend time, where we no longer have to think in a linear way. We can kind of think in almost like a spider web way, right? Starting from a center point and then fractaling outwards. In a mindset like that, where you are a being like that, and you transcend time, even though that being might have come from where we are right now, it still has access to the same time we are in, and we have access to the same time it is in because it is timeless. It is a dimensionless, at least in time dimensionless dimension that you tune into. And at least right now in this moment, I'm asking connection to, and to receive information from, if you will. So, shamanic practices, my friend. You don't have to be a shaman to do it. Man, I'd go to South Africa to admire your joint rolling skills. Come, friend, come. Come, dude. You can admire the smoke as well, dude, while it fills your lungs. Enjoy it with me. I think monk smoke too. I don't know about that, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would love to smoke a joint with that Monk Life guy that also streams on Reddit occasionally. Salty melty. Yeah. Sounds like an ice cream flavor. Maybe like a salted caramel type. They drank for sure, absolutely. We have to allow ourselves to be angry every once in a while, my friend. It can be good for us, as long as we don't let the anger consume you. Exactly. I'm still here, friends. I mean, here we are. Like, if I let the anger consume me, if I let, myself be defeated by my current circumstances, we still don't have power. And here we are. I mean, we have transcended the obstacles. I think if I got into that fight with my brother, it would have literally affected my soul in a way. It would have been visible to you, friends. And we would not be in the way that we are right now in this moment if I've made certain decisions instead of the decisions that I did make. Okay, the generator just went off. I'm coming back. Okay. Oh, we're going live again. I literally ran. Pull started the generator. It failed again. Pull started again. Like, kind of played with the little fuel. It has like a little fuel bar, which I don't actually understand how it works. And it just died again. Oh, diggity damn. Here we go again. Can't be defeated, friends. Can't be defeated. That was a while. We came and sat down because it worked for a little bit, and then we started tuning, and then it died. Just, I think, like probably just as it tuned in on the other side. And now I got it working again. So let's see. We're here. We're here now. We're going on our, now it's now been 3 hours that the power has been off. You know, we human beings have become so almost cyborg in our need for electricity. And I feel I am like basically putting myself in a position where I'm now going to have to take electricity and internet into consideration pretty much for the rest of my life. I'm never going to live a life where I have no access to electricity and internet. And that's a trip. It's a very interesting thing to think about, because quite literally we have now become, quite literally, cyborgs. For me to do my job, I literally, and for a lot of people, literally need an electric source. If I don't have electricity flowing through something, then there is just no work being done, be it writing, be it the streams, be it whatever it is you're going to choose to do, working for a software company, programming, or, well, I mean, I think there is just so many careers going into the electronic space. Quite literally, most people are going to like work from home at one point. Maybe not so much services industries, but I mean, with the pace that we're going at with robotics and stuff, we're going to reach a reality where that's no longer a problem either. And that's a trip. It really is. I don't know if this thing is actually going to go live. It's been tuning for 2 minutes now, non-stop. Man, we're just having challenge after challenge after challenge today. And like, we wouldn't have it any other way, right? I feel I definitely am being challenged, 100%. But am I being challenged by, some malevolent source? Am I being challenged by the universe as a whole? Am I being challenged by myself? My own interpretations, my own imagining of this world. Because it's going on like 3 minutes of tuning now as well. So I'm guessing the stream is not going live properly. Or it is going live properly, it's just not actually going onto the next screen for me. Maybe it has something to do with the amount of times my stream failed before that. I wouldn't be surprised either. I feel like I'm keeping my cool. Yeah, it's been 4 minutes of tuning now. Let's try this again. Damn it.
Inspector Kilroy.
I feel so human right now. You get to see me, friends, as angry as I've gotten. Like I feel I'm not getting infuriated. I'm just like we're reaching a point of frustration where you feel powerless, right? You feel like, oh, I've been trying. I've been trying every other way of the internet. Like, so okay, I wanna like take you through how it like went today. So usually I charge my phone, the phone that I'm taking this video on right now, so that we can actually enjoy it together on YouTube. I charge it about 3 o'clock, so that it's fully charged by 4, so we can take the footage, so we can stream, all of the things, right? So the power goes off like 20 minutes to 3. My phone is dead. I have no electricity. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm gonna use the generator, charge my phone so that my phone is charged by the time the power comes back on, so I can actually just sit down and stream. So charge the phone, for an hour. No, not a single hiccup on the generator, which I'm like super grateful for. And I'm like, okay, phone is getting charged. I sit and I meditate on my bed, like waiting for the power to come back on. Like this is after showering and everything. Oh, okay. Actually, no, I need to go back more because there's more. So then, like usually we have a pressure pump, so the water has like some heft to it while you're trying to shower. So you can, if you want to get your body wet when you need to, it's not like a slow trickle out of the nozzle, right? Where you're like, you're holding your hand for a few seconds just to fill your hands with water. So because of the power going out, the pumps went out as well. So I'm like stuck with showering that way. I'm like, okay, this is how showering in cold water with absolutely no pressure, it like trickling down. So I'm like standing for like that feels like forever just to like rinse my hair. Oh, and it's just it's like it's hectic. But I'm like, oh wait, this is how it is. I'm going through it. I'm not going to be defeated by this cold shower either. So power is still off, generator is still running. I put some music on, and I'm sitting on my bed looking at my painting and meditating. So open eye meditation with the painting in front of me. And I go through this, and like it's just this wave of feeling of imagining future events, imagining the possibilities of what it is we're doing right now. Thank you, friends, for welcoming me back. And it was a really great experience meditating. And then like it hits 4, so I'm like, okay, let me just at least get things ready, like put the cushion down, put the light up. You see we're in darkness right now, which is also fine. And just get things ready so that when the power comes back on, you'll be ready. I'm like, okay, I'll do all of these things. And I set up and I'm like listening to music, pacing back and forth, like waiting for the for the power to come back on. I'm like, okay, well, guess the power isn't gonna come back on. Only thing that I think I can do is to like attach a bunch of extension cords throughout the house, up to the like an outside generator to the Wi-Fi router. I'm like, oh, it's sick. We can have at least internet. And then it doesn't go on, and it fails like 3 times when I come and sit down, just before the stream. Literally 3 times. Like I start generator, I come and sit down, start recording, it dies. I run back 3 times. That happened just before the stream, and then and then when my brother came back, he also was extremely rude to me and told me to fuck off when I asked him a question, and that he doesn't care about anything that I'm doing. And I was like, oh, okay. And then coming and sitting down, and then the stream dropping in the middle of the as we're streaming, losing all of the comments. Oh goodness, it just feels like a lot of challenges, and I'm welcoming every single one of them, because sometimes it feels like life is just gonna keep throwing things at you. And maybe it's trying to break me, but if you're not gonna be stopped, then you can't be broken either. You'll just melt the obstacles a part of yourself. What is the obstacle becomes the way, friends. This is the way. Life begins testy with you. Yeah, life. It's really being testy, Siobhan. It's really being testy. And then, like, while. So it ended in the middle of the stream. I didn't even mention that part. I, like, sat for a solid 5 minutes, restarting it. It died, I think, like 5 times. And I was, like, playing with the little nubbin. I came and sat down again. It worked. And I was, like, getting into, like, a talk about how it was almost like I was, like, balancing, you know. And I keep listening for the generator if it goes off as well. So now I'm, like, psychologically programming myself to, like, tune into the freaking noise the generator is making. But, like, while I was there in the middle of the stream when it ended, like, I went back and forth, and my sister came outside, and she, like, put her arm around me while I was, you know, pull starting the generator over and over again. And she just, like, put her arm around me and tells me, you know, I love you, right? And she's like, or I just leave for you, Booty. I love you, brother, or something like that. And I'm like, thank you, sister. Like, this is, and I tell her, this is important to me. This is not what I want. And she's like, I know. That's why my heart breaks for you every time the generator keeps going off. And I'm just like, oh, that. It's like, it was like I served a little bit of a humble pie. And my sister got to put a little cherry on top of it. Hey, Extreme. Hey, dude. Oh, snap. I actually got you for a second. Yeah, technically I'm done streaming by this time. But we're streaming a little bit later. As you can see, I'm in darkness because of the lack of electricity at the moment. Cheers from Seattle, sending good vibes. Thank you for the good vibes, Gaddy. I appreciate it. I need all of them good vibes right now. Thank you for the love, Lisa. I appreciate you as well. I rolled a joint while I waited for your stream. Well, now we can smoke a joint together. I feel... Connect with me. Connect with me. We're smoking for connection. So... Connection. Thank you for the love, Lisa. I just have to say again, life comes at you fast. It really does. I must have missed a bunch. I have to check those out later to see what's up. Yeah, dude, like, check them out, friend. It'd be nice to have you up to date, if you will. Where are you? You look far from civilization. I am pretty far from civilization, you can say. I live in Groblersdal. The closest city from me is like 200 kilometers. Closest airport is like 300. So, not completely in the middle of nowhere, but kinda. That's so sweet from your little sister. Yeah, it really was. It was like I felt myself just being disturbed. You know, my calm was being disturbed. Like there was this, you know, my infinite field of consciousness, or infinite ocean of consciousness, and then this generator and the power being off, and my brother's horrible comments, and losing your friends is like 3 minutes of your friends' comments that I didn't get to read, and just like these sticks, like a kid is like making little swirls in my my infinite, usually still field of consciousness, ocean of consciousness, and now I'm just experiencing all of these ripples. Don't have to fight them, just have to flow with them, right? Why were you feeling bad because the generator went off? It's just, I mean, like we were 50 friends in the chat at that point, I think. Like at least when I exited out of the stream, there were 50 people in the little counter, and I was like, damn. 50 people were like, let's you know, join in a space, and then I was just like, oh wait, I'm gonna yeet out of here. At least that's the way it feels to me. Obviously, that's not what I wanted to do, but the power going off makes me feel that way. I'm on a break. I'm on my break at work, so I always miss you. Oh, my friend, thank you. I miss you as well, Extreme. It's nice to have you here. Like, do I call you Quar of Extreme? Because that's how I would say your name. Of Quar, technisch, Quar. It's a cool name, though. I do like it. Quar Extreme, pretty cool. Do you guys have a farm or some shit? Yeah, or some shit. pretty much. Man, the sun sets fast. Yeah, it does. Usually, I have a light, but yeah, we're gonna have some dark streams today. Not so much in topic, but maybe just in actual lighting. Dum dum. Yay, we're back. Hey, Twaffle. Yes, I am, friend. Please do send me your comment again. I would love to answer it if you sent something before. We shall not be stopped. No, Toasty. I shall. We shall. This shall not be stopped, friends. Like it's something. This melt more. It's gonna have to give more constantly, just more and more and more and more and more and more and more, regardless of all of the difficulties that will come up in life. Well, we'll find a way. We'll find a way to make this world a better place. Oh yeah, I understand that. Feel very personally. Yeah, there we go. I mean, you're a streamer friend as well, Simon. So, to you friends who don't know, Sinsane is also a streamer friend. He does, at the moment, roller skating streams, which you might not think is very entertaining because it's not as good as his, what do you call it? Dance Dance Revolution? Or some sort of word for it. But it's good. He's getting good. He has a vibe. He's learning new tricks every day. You have to tune in and check him rollerblade and roller skate, and like it's a vibe. It's so much fun to watch you, Simon. Down. Beautiful moment with your sister. Makes me feel better. Lots of nervous energy this week, and it always goes sideways. Yeah, I've also had some nervous energy this week, my friend. All we can do really is just be present for it as well. I'm realizing that more and more. Like we try to run away from these things, but just being present is what we have to do. I like the spooky stream. Ooh. I'm just like a dark silhouette on the stream right now. I like how you say it. My name is Kelly, so it's from my name K War. Okay, Kelly. K War Kelly. I think I'll remember. Oh, I hear the generator doing some shenanigans. It dropped again. It's like revving up and down. And there it dies. We shall not be stopped. But maybe we'll stop for now. I think we worked hard. We definitely got really far. We had you friends joining me. I hope that some of you are actually watching this YouTube video right now. I think it's gonna be more palatable than the actual streams. At least we streamed. We did stream. No one can say we did not stream. So, I mean, stonks. Let me just finish you friends' comments, and then I'll go. We are staying connected. Yes, we are, Yader. Absolutely. Hey Edmund. Like, I'm happy that you were here for that moment, which is now again past. I'm out of here. I see you dancing in big pants later, maybe. I see the streams when I'm going to bed. Okay, cool, friend. It's nice to have you, Extreme. We'll see you there, friend. It's so dark. Yes, it is. There's absolutely no more sunlight. The sun is completely set. So I'm gonna finish the stream up because we still don't have electricity to power the lights either. Don't know. Yeah, Pump It Up. Sorry, aka Korean DDR. There we go. It's called Pump It Up. Yes, thank you so much, man. 147 of what? 147 days of streaming every single day, dude. You friend know that, like if you're watching the YouTube videos. But yeah, it's been a mission. I was hoping there is a story behind the scarf. There is, Twaffle Maker. There is a story behind the scarf. I think I told the story about the scarf maybe on my very first stream. What a trip. It's been so long, it feels like I've been a different person back then. But I'm guessing we're gonna end the stream here. thank you, friend, for being here with me in this YouTube video. I think it's gonna be one of the shortest ones, maybe. But I'm thankful for you being here nonetheless. Love and light to you. I'll see you tomorrow!